A man in St. Pete has called 911, get this, more than 16,000 times, including hundreds of calls about his own neighbors.
Dispatchers say most of them, I would say the vast majority, were not true emergencies. Of course, that's what 911's for. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur spoke with neighbors and local dispatchers who say it's not just the call volume, it's the fact it's putting the community at risk. Right, Georgia?
That's right, Stacy and Josh. And according to this report, not only did he call 911 16,000 times, he called 911 more than 3,000 times this year alone. Now, I spoke to Mr. Samuel Thomas on the phone. He denies any wrongdoing and told me he was simply just reporting neighborhood nuisances. Investigators say Samuel Thomas has called 911 more than 16,000 times in the last 5 years, including more than 3,000 calls just this year. Many of those targeted one family, and some neighbors say this pattern of calling has gotten out of hand.
I noticed sometimes if the music too loud, he'll start calling and cussing and raising hell. That's just over excessive. That's wasting taxpayers' money.
The final straw, police say Thomas claimed someone was shooting an AR-15 in the roadway in a neighborhood on 11th Avenue in St. Petersburg. But when officers arrived, they found children playing in the front yard and a family having a barbecue.
When you're reporting that somebody's shooting off an AR-15, we're going to send a lot of resources out to see you. Instead of just one or two when you have a normal complaint of drugs or, a fight, something like that. So it can be extremely dangerous, especially, I'm sure, for the neighbors.
St. Pete Police, what's the location? You need officers?
Dispatchers say there is no public safety reason to justify the more than 600 calls he's already made at one particular house in his neighborhood.
He usually calls about the kids in the street that are playing basketball or drug dealers down the road. He gives us vehicle descriptions, people descriptions, and oftentimes when we get out there, there's no complaint that's valid.
Right here, the HCA Florida South Tampa Hospital. This is where police say that suspect stole the ambulance and then led police on a chase lasting several miles.
The dangerous chase caught on dash camera video from FHP. Troopers say Michael Esquilin stole a Tampa Fire Rescue ambulance from the HCA Florida South Tampa Hospital Saturday night, then leading law enforcement on a lengthy chase through South Tampa, driving on the wrong side of the road and running through stop signs. Troopers say he eventually stopped at the corner of South Hubert Avenue and West Empedrado Street, then finished his beer before they pulled him out and arrested him.
So this is when, we thought something was going down, so then I came outside.
Neighbor Matt Alexander heard the commotion and ran outside to find out what was going on.
So I have two little kids, they're sleeping, so I was more concerned about someone maybe running around the neighborhood. So I just came outside, spoke to the cops, they said it was all handled, and then we went on the Ring apps and just to find out what was going on.
You're charged with fleeing to elude high speed, driving under the influence, fourth or subsequent violation.
Today, Esquilin had his first court appearance before a judge. FHP says Esquilin told them he had been drinking for 2 days and admitted to stealing the ambulance after he was denied a ride home in it. We reached out to Tampa Fire Rescue. The agency did not comment on how the suspect was able to steal the ambulance, but emailed a statement saying in part, quote, "The security of our personnel, equipment, and the community we serve remains our top priority. Tampa Fire Rescue is conducting an internal review to assess and strengthen security protocols to prevent similar incidents in the future."
The suspect is facing multiple charges, including grand theft of an emergency vehicle and driving under the influence. Melissa Marino, 8 on your side.
'Tis the season for giving, but Manatee County deputies say a pair of Porch pirates had a different idea. The couple was reportedly caught on camera helping themselves to packages across the Lakewood Ranch area. News Channel 8's Georgia MacArthur has the story.
Porch pirates are playing the Grinch and stealing packages like this one in broad daylight while the Ring doorbell camera rolls on.
Porch pirates stealing packages right off doorsteps, all while cameras were rolling. Detectives say cameras caught Joseph Burden and Jessica McNew as they made several stops across the Lakewood Ranch area in Manatee County on Tuesday.
This particular duo were a little bit sloppy, and they were captured on Ring doorbells, and these are able to help us locate a vehicle and get good descriptions of these suspects and track them down.
Detectives say the couple didn't exactly cover their tracks, but neighbors like Allison Roy are concerned about what could have been taken.
The fact that they were bold enough to just come right up, I guess, follow the delivery trucks and take things right off people's doorsteps was pretty bold.
Investigators say when they arrested Burden and McNew, they found more than packages, but open mail that could include personal information. Detectives say the couple stole it all from residents.
In one case, they backed their car in. This is good for us, not good for them. We see a tag and we're able to track them down. They also weren't wearing disguises.
Neighbors like Roy say this is a wake-up call.
I think going forward, I'll just have to be a little bit more astute of, okay, there's something at the door, let me bring it in immediately.
Burden and McNew are both charged with multiple counts of grand theft from a residence, and detectives say more charges could be coming depending on the outcome of the investigation. Reporting in Lakewood Ranch, I'm Georgia MacArthur, 8 on your side.
Bills hitting the bottom line of Bay Area businesses. Tonight, a man is charged with spending the funny money in Pasco County. Port Richey police believe he may have been spending those fake 50s in other Bay Area counties as well.
News Channel 8's Annie Mapp spoke to one restaurant owner really feeling the impact of this scheme.
Lily's Tacos in New Port Richey is just one business where police say 49-year-old David Ford attempted to use counterfeit money. The owner here says any amount stolen from a small business is too much.
We are a small business, so it hurts us.
David Ford and two other people visited Lily's Tacos twice. The first time owner Monique Wells says Ford used a fake $50 bill to make a purchase. She says the bill passed their PIN test.
We went to go deposit in the bank, and that's how we realized it was fake.
That prompted Wells to purchase a counterfeit money detector. So when Ford came back, hoping the restaurant would break a fake $50 bill.
She said we don't have change, and he put it back in his pocket, but at that point, we knew who they were.
Lily's Tacos isn't the only business impacted by Ford. Port Richey police arrested the man Monday after he attempted to use a counterfeit bill at a local gas station. And when they searched his vehicle, they discovered
4 printers, approximately 50 counterfeit bills in various stages of process, along with the bleaching agents and the liquids needed to make these bills.
Ford had several prior felony charges for possessing certain forged notes, bills, checks, or drafts. Police say a firearm found in the car was reported stolen in New York in 1988, and that weapon could be linked to crimes in Florida and New York.
It appears that this group of individuals may have committed crimes ranging from Pinellas County up to Hernando County.
The Port Richey chief of police says they had no probable cause to arrest 2 other people seen with Ford during the crimes, and they are still investigating. In Pasco County, Annie Mapp, 8 on your side.